Is that okay? Go.
Action.
Yeah, I can't really see it in my glasses, see what's happening. No, carry on, I think he's filming.
Right. Our one-act play is going to be the middle section of our CPD session. So I'm here to introduce what we would have done in the first act, and then John's going to do the second, the big one, and then the third one we didn't really get to, did we? Okay, we're going to finish it off there. So we've got our group of 2 years to 7 years experience for Key Stage 3 and 4 physics teachers. They've got an hour and a half to look at potential difference in energy. So we'll start off and we're going to have some practical work. We're going to hold up a battery and we're going to ask the teachers what is within this battery, and then we're going to say, how did you get your students to show that? And they come up with, they light a bulb, so we'll light a bulb. Then we're going to say what happens if you get 2 or 3 bulbs, and we get the discussion about the sharing of the energy throughout the bulbs there, and where's all the energy coming from, the battery, how do we measure what is happening, and then we hopefully get the fact that voltmeters will measure what is happening at the energy transfer that's happening in each bulb. And then we say, well, okay, the voltmeters are measuring that, but what are they actually measuring? Yeah? Okay.
And then, to help them understand what the voltmeter is measuring, we were going to get them to play with various models. I believe you may have seen this before. Jan, could you be a bulb for me? Marvellous, and I am being a battery, okay? Okay, so we've got a model, great. And we're prompting them, does this have anything to do with an electric circuit, etc., etc., etc. We've all done it several times. Okay, and present, we were going to suggest at least 2 different models as well. Delivery van model that we have, he says, looking carefully for the wording and realising it's not written down here. Bread truck, taking bread from the bakery to a shop. Thank you for the prompt. Excellent. So that was the second model, and a third model, which we don't have the kit for, pumping water up and letting the water run down from a small vessel at the top. What we're offering you today, is the idea, first of all, there's an overarching conceptual framework here where we're moving from the concrete to the abstract. We're starting with phenomena and ending in a place we haven't identified just yet, but becoming more abstract with every step. We're halfway through that process now, which is thinking about the models and what these models might do. We were suggesting a pro forma, a framework where we could help you, the teachers in our CPD session, help you understand the strengths and weaknesses of the model, of each model. And the idea maybe of having 3 different groups of teachers in the room, each of them thinking about one of these models in turn. So, rope loop model. Do I get you to do this? Pen and paper. Can you sketch out our framework? I didn't have time to get it photocopied. So an idea of a list of concepts. Our second thing here to be filled in is how the model shows each of these concepts, and at the end an idea of how suitable the model is for showing each of these concepts. So with our rope loop, how does the rope loop show a battery or a wire or a bulb? How does it show the energy transfers? Does it show, or how well it shows, current, potential difference and resistance? Okay? With an idea then of how well it does these things. And again here, just trying to put something as relating it to our framework of starting with the concrete things and moving towards the more abstract. What I would love you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to evaluate the rope loop model for Okay? How does it show each of these things? How well does it show these things? Could you please think about the bread van delivery? How does it show each of these? Does it? How well does it? Staring at me like I don't expect you to do this. How much more time do we have? So,
There's 3 groups.
2.5 minutes.
yeah, quite. So, have a think about it. By all means, discuss it on your table. Pick one of these models to think about on your table. Okay?
People got paper.
No.
Please take a piece of paper on the back of something.
There's some line paper over on that table.
Okay.
Back.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought we were meant to acting
Draw out the exercise between 2 or
Well done, yeah.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, right. You're going to think about the water?
Yeah.
That's fantastic, thank you. Model, is there one you'd like to think about? Red van, brilliant, thank you. Table at the back, would you be so kind as to think about the road model? Fantastic. Spontaneous symmetry breaking in a way that has done exactly what we needed.
Does it show that at all?